Good morning, students. Very warm welcome, all of you, in our online class. Today, we are going to take again the book Beehive. Dear students, we have completed after July up to chapter number 2nd, means Bismillah Khan. Now, we are going to start from next. Today is our poem number 2nd. Title of poem is Wind. The poet of poem is Subramanya Bharati. Dear students, as you know, we have completed once this poem in the month of May, but some of students haven't studied about these chapters, so I am revising. After that, we will take next chapter. So today is our poem Wind. Subramanya Bharati was born in 1882 and died in 1921. A great Tamil poet means he was Indian, famous for his patriotism in pre-independence era. Means he was very famous for his patriotism, means he had a great affection for our country India, for his country India in the pre-independence era, at the time of pre-independence, because he was died in 1921. It was the time of pre-independence of India. A.K. Ramanujan is a Kannada and English poet well known for his translation and classical and modern poetry. Because this poem is translated from Tamil by A.K. Ramanujan, means this poem also translated from Tamil by A.K. Ramanujan. So first of all it was written in Tamil, then it was written in English. So dear student, poem is Wind. You know very well wind. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. We know very well at the time of storm, at the time of tornado, at the time of hurricane, all are name of what? Storms, which call different name in different countries. So when the wind blows strongly, at the high speed, it causes a lot of destruction. It means a lot of loss. How can we make friends with it? And how can we make the wind our friend with it? So we will read in this chapter. Poet says, wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. So the poet requests to the wind and say, wind, come softly, means wind, flow at a low speed. Don't break the shutters of the window. He is requesting and saying, don't break the shutters of the window. Means he addressed the poem and said, what have you done? Look, when you blow strongly at a high speed, the shutters of the windows are broken. Don't scatter the papers. Again he requests and said, don't scatter the papers. Means when wind blows at high speed and strongly, the papers are scattered. And said, don't throw down the books on shelf. And said, don't throw down the books which were put on shelf. Means when the wind blows strongly, the shutters of the window are broken and papers are scattered, and book which were put on shelf on any other place were fall on ground. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. Then poet is addressing to the wind and said, what did you do? You threw them all down. Means you have threw them all down, just like papers, books, all of. You tore the pages of book. You brought rain again. And said, you have torn the pages of books and you have again brought the rain. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings, and you are very clever means you make fun of those who are weak, means who are poor and who live in those small and mud houses which are not constructed strongly. So you make fun of those poor people, those weak people, and frail crumbling houses. And when you blows strong, houses crumble doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling leaves, crumbling hearts. So what did you do? What did you do? See by you means when you blow strongly, the houses crumbles, door crumbles, rafters, wood, bodies, leaves, even heart also crumbles. So what you have done, you have made a great loss for poor people, for all of. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Then the poet addressed wind as a god and said, wind god winnows crushes them all, means it has made a lot of loss. He won't do what you tell him. Then the poet addressed to us and said to us that he won't do what you tell him, means the wind god won't do as we tell him. He will do according to his will. So come, let's build strong homes. So the poet addressed to the weak, to the poor and helpless person and said, come, let's build the strong homes, means come with me and we all togetherly build strong homes. So the strong wind couldn't affect them. Let's join the doors firmly, practice to firm the body, and we make our doors of home strong, and we gather to one of all, and we make a union, we make a unity to help one another at the time of crisis. Do this and wind will be friends with us, and if it will do means we will be one in union. When we will be in union, we will help to one another by any way. So the wind will be friends with this. The wind blows out weak fires, means when the wind blows and the fire is weak, it blows out, means it put out, and he makes a strong fire roar and flourish. And the wind blows strongly, a small fire, we can say a small fire takes a flourish, means it takes a very dangerous role. His friendship is good, we praise him every day, and we should also praise the wind god, so he can make some kindness towards us. So we should praise wind god every day. Thus, dear student, the poet in first or two stanza is telling about the loss of people, loss of things which is caused by wind. And after that, in third or fourth stanza, the poet is addressing to the weak people, to all of people, that we should be in union, we should be in unity, so that we can help one another in the time of strong wind, we can say in the time of a dangerousness. So we can help one another at the time of loss, and at that time the wind will be our friends. We should make strong homes, we should make a strong willpower, so we can face the strong winds, and there won't be much loss about lives and hearts. And after that, at last, poet addresses us and says, we should praise the god wind every day. Thus we can make friendship with wind. Thus, dear students, we have completed our important poem Wind. I hope you have understood very well, and I will upload the same question and answers which we have completed in the month of May. One more thing, dear students, if you have done first time the question answer glossary of this poem, there is no need to do again. But those students who haven't attended the online class of this poem, who haven't done the work means class homework of this poem question answer glossary, they will have to do write down the question answer glossary of this poem in their fair notebook, but there is no need to do two times. Okay, I hope you have understood very well about the explanation of poem, about the instruction. Thank you very much.